June 15th, 2026, Atlanta, Georgia. For the first time in history, a tiny island nation of barely 500,000 people is stepping onto the pitch at the FIFA World Cup. Waiting for them are the reigning European champions, Spain, a squad built through elite youth systems and packed with global superstars. Standing in their way is Cape Verde's last line of defense, a 40-year-old goalkeeper who spends his regular weekends playing in the Portuguese second division. Most observers expect him to struggle within the first 10 minutes. Spain fires 27 shots over the course of the match. 7 land directly on target, and this unknown veteran saves every single one of them. We often treat modern football as a science of development and elite pedigree. A 90-minute draw in Atlanta demonstrates that these metrics do not always dictate the final result. From the opening whistle, Cape Verde drops into a deep, compact defensive shape. Spain immediately dictates the tempo, launching a relentless assault to break through the block. In the 39th minute, the pressure peaks. Forward Ferran Torres finds space in the box and hammers a shot point-blank off the crossbar, creating a chaotic rebound in the air. As the attackers rush the goal, the 40-year-old goalkeeper scrambles to his feet and launches himself back into the air to punch the ball clear. Vozinha reached professional football without the benefit of organized youth systems or specialized coaching drills. He learned the position in isolation from the global footballing establishment. He grew up almost 600 kilometers off the coast of Africa, in the dusty, isolated city of Mindelo. With his father in the military and mother working, he was raised entirely by his grandparents. His early education happened on rough concrete pitches against older boys who showed no mercy. They mocked the small child, calling him Vozinha, the little voice, to make him feel out of place. Playing on unforgiving ground against physically dominant opponents forced him to rely on immediate, reactionary survival. These instincts were forged in a high-stakes street environment where a single mistake resulted in a painful fall. Back in Atlanta, Vozinha handles 7 direct shots on target with total organization. He is the oldest goalkeeper in decades to make 7 or more saves in a single World Cup match. This composure is the result of a career spent in absolute obscurity. He has spent 15 years adapting to environments that didn't know his name. While most international players are winning trophies at 20, Vozinha did not sign his first professional contract until he was 25 years old. To stay in the game, he became a nomad. He moved from Cape Verde to Angola, then to Moldova, Cyprus, Slovakia, and finally Portugal. Every move required learning a new language and culture, while constantly being overlooked by major scouts. This forced him to demand his own excellence, knowing nobody else was invested in his development. Late in the match, Spain brings on teenage phenomenon Lamine Yamal, a player born the exact same year Vozinha finally made his professional debut. Yamal's elite pedigree could not break through the defense. After 15 years of navigating the logistical and cultural instability of 5 different leagues, Vozinha was entirely accustomed to the pressure of a high-stakes environment. The final whistle confirms a 0-0 draw. A man the world forgot about has successfully neutralized every one of Spain's 27 attempts. As the realization hits, he falls to his knees. He drapes the flag of Cape Verde over his shoulders and begins to weep openly on the pitch. His reaction was deeply personal. He was mourning the grandparents who raised him, but didn't live to see this moment, and his mother, who was unable to afford the visa process to be in Atlanta. His profile exploded overnight. Before the match, he had 50,000 followers. By the next morning, that number had surged past 5 million, as journalists from every country scrambled to tell his story. He is now the oldest goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet on his World Cup debut. Statistically, he now sits alongside legendary figures Peter Shilton and Dino Zoff as one of the oldest keepers to record a shutout in the history of the tournament. In an era obsessed with perfectly packaged prodigies, Vozinha proves that persistence remains a significant variable. He showed that a career built on the forgotten margins of the sport can still produce a performance that commands the world's attention.